Hi guys, we've been selling these Tanfoglio grips for a couple weeks now, and we've had a couple customers reach out to us and show us an issue that they've been having with their grips. Just wanted to go over this, show you what's causing the issue and what can be done about it. So basically the issue is, and it's mostly on this right hand side, there winds up being a little gap right here, and you can see if I press, try to keep it focused, it flexes a little bit right there, and I can't get it lined up to see the gap, but that's what's going on. The reason for this is basically these frames vary, and the height from these surfaces down to where the screw mounts varies on each side of the gun. And I just want to show you here. This isn't an issue that's just limited to our grips. Here's a popular aluminum grip. And if you mount that, you can see it has that same space. And I think it's just more noticeable on our G10 grips because the material flexes a little more, but that same space is there. And you know, it's hard for us to do a whole lot about that just because the frames do vary. And you know, we could custom make a set of grips to fit somebody's frame, but other than that, we're kind of limited on what's to be done here. And you know, if I've measured the difference from these surfaces to this surface where the tapped hole is, and it's about 25 thousandths difference from side to side, which may not sound like a lot, but it is a decent amount when you're dealing with precision equipment. So I want to show you, one of my customers brought this up to me before anybody else did, and he had mentioned that he owns about 5 or 6 of these stock 2s, and he said they all were a little bit different, and he said what he likes to do is to shim the grip with some electrical tape to stop it from tipping. And from what I've seen so far, 2 layers of the electrical tape work best. So let me grab my scissors here and I'll show you. So if you just take a piece of electrical tape and, you know, just cut a couple slices. I'll do that off the camera in a minute. So there's one. Do one more. Two. So now I'm just going to go ahead and stick it right up at this upper corner here where it sticks off the grip enough, or the most. It sticks off the frame the most. And I'm going to just add both those strips on there. There, so now you can see I put both those strips right on top of each other up at the upper corner here, and could probably do a little bit better job of getting it lined up, but this will show you the basics. So now, if I go ahead and reinstall our grip, you know, you do want to kind of push forward when you're installing it just to make sure that it engages with the beveled cut on the front of the grip as much as possible to hold it down, but there, now it's down good and tight. it's still got that space, but now, you know, it don't move quite as much. Just need to adjust that a little bit, get it pushed up a little bit better. So that took a lot of it out. I mean, it might move just a little bit still, but I think that's a good fix. That's the easiest fix anyways. The other option would be, here's another grip the same side where I added that. The other option would be to remove a little bit of material from this upper part of the grip. And what I would do is put a piece of sandpaper on the table, put mostly pressure on this section, and then sand it back and forth until you remove enough material that it sits flush up here. So that would be, I think, the cleaner way to do it, but you know, it's going to take some time and you're just going to have to be really careful if you do it that way. So, you know, that's the issue that some customers are seeing. Just wanted to show you guys what can be done about it. Like I said, other than us machining grips custom for each gun, I don't think we have a fix here as far as the machining goes. It's not ideal, but that's kind of what we're working with. If anybody has a better suggestion, we'd like to hear it, but you know, we wanted to show what we suggest on video anyways. Thanks.